journey.
Marie, do you want to speak a little bit more about this feminine power of resting, yielding?
Yes, I believe that in a lot of the Western societies, sometimes it feels like being busy all the time and overworked to the point of burnout is like a status symbol. And people feel they can't be respected until they totally engage in their work. And it's destroying people all around me. I mean, I've noticed this since I was very young, how this patriarchal idea of working beyond our capacity is respected and honored so much, which I could never. I always feel, how can you respect something that actually means that actually boils down to the fact that you don't actually respect your own needs? Because just to me, someone who respects what their nature and their body and their mind, for that matter, and needs at this moment is something that I can respect. And someone that works themselves to death, knowing what full well what they're doing, to me is not something respectable at all. This is a horrible imbalance. And I mean, even though we have already proven this with medical research time and time again, is that stress is one of the biggest killers in the world right now. I don't feel there's enough being done to counteract this notion of overworking people, underpaying people, keeping them in a permanent state of stress. This is not how life is meant to be. And I fully feel that I really rebelled against this. I've rebelled against this whole system since I can remember. I refuse to be a slave to some corporation and to sell myself or that. No, I think we're still far away from a balance. I think luckily there are some companies that actually realize if they treat their employees well, their company actually thrives in a holistic way, not just profit measured, but in a holistic way. Profits often are a side effect of what happens, but if they start measuring a company's well-being in a more holistic way, they really are discovering that they are thriving. And I feel this is also down to us women mostly to reinstitute this balance in the workplace.
Yeah, I feel like you're bringing up two really important points, because there's the systemic, the institutional way that things are built that just basically purport that we are constantly doing, and there is no time for rest. The systems don't make time for rest for a majority of the people in those systems. But then there's also the other layer of our own conditioning around it, where I noticed for myself, I just delivered a corporate retreat over a week ago, and it took so much energy that I was in bed for 5 days after, 6 days pretty much. And I had so much guilt. And I knew, I mean, I was just observing myself. It was like witnessing the collective mind through me, where I had so much guilt for taking time and resting. And I wanted to get myself right back going. And I was watching this occur, knowing that resting was the only thing to lean into, and that is where my feminine power is. But I was blown away at how strong those internalized voices were of me being lazy and, basically what's wrong with me. And I didn't believe them, but at the same time, I felt them energetically and emotionally in my body. So some part of me is still aligned with that. So I just want to acknowledge and say that systems create this and reinforce it, but then each of us, I think, going to a larger topic that we've touched on once before is like the collective movement. How do we help one another do this? And maybe that's where we could shift next, is if we're really rebuilding this world of sacred sisterhood, how do we begin to help each other?